Let me take you back about a month ago. My mom had just passed away. Cancer. Quick. Unexpected. Brutal. There's this strange moment in grief where the world just keeps spinning. People still send emails, bills still arrive, meetings still get scheduled. But inside, everything is fog. You forget what day it is. Food tastes like nothing. And sometimes you sit in a parking lot just trying to remember how to breathe. But at work, that place didn't care. Especially not him, my boss. Let's call him Greg. 'Cause of course his name is Greg. Greg has always been hard to work for. The kind of manager who thinks leadership means intimidation and micromanaging. He treats emotional intelligence like a weakness and thinks burnout is a badge of honor. If you leave work on time, you're not a team player. If you get sick, you should have planned better. So when I told Greg that my mom passed away and that I needed a few days off to handle the funeral and arrangements, his reaction? Disgusting. He sighed. Not like a, "oh no, I'm so sorry" kind of sigh. Well, the kind of sigh that says, "Ugh, you're ruining my day with your inconvenience." Then he said it. "I get that this is hard for you, but it's creating extra work for me. You need to get over it." I stared at him. No words came out. I just stood there reeling because I couldn't believe what I'd just heard. My brain was screaming, my heart was pounding, and every cell in my body wanted to either cry or throw a chair. But I didn't say a word. He nodded, turned around, and walked out of his office. That was the moment. The exact second something inside me snapped. Not loud, not dramatic, more like a quiet vow to never, ever let him get away with that. I knew I couldn't quit right away. I've been at this job for over a decade. It pays well, has stability, and truthfully, I've earned a better role. I'm already working on moving departments quietly. But until then, I needed something small, that would get to him. And that's when it hit me. See, Greg thrives on control. He's obsessed with appearances, presentation, tone, corporate energy. He wants everyone smiling, chipper, and sycophantic. And I used to play that game. Emails that opened with, "Good morning," or, "Hope you're having an amazing day," exclamation point and all. Just the kind of sugary tone that makes corporate life bearable. But after that day, I changed nothing, except one thing. I took out the exclamation points. I still wrote "good morning," and "hope you're well," but now? Periods, full stops, cold, emotionless. Now to anyone else that might seem like nothing. But Greg noticed, started subtly. His replies became shorter, less friendly, more frantic. Then came the overcompensation. He started using more exclamation points in his emails. Emails that never used to have a single one. "Thanks. Appreciate it. Great job." Was weird. Out of character. Like watching a robot try to learn how to smile and going completely off the rails. And the best part, everyone noticed. Co-workers started commenting quietly. "What's with Greg's emails lately? Is he okay?" One even joked, "Did he get hacked by a golden retriever?" Meanwhile, I said nothing. Just kept up the new style. Warm but professional. Periods only. 0 exclamation points. Every single one of my emails was a silent message. "You don't deserve my enthusiasm." Not anymore. But it got better. Because Greg couldn't say anything. How could he? What would he do? Call me into his office and accuse me of using correct punctuation. Well, he was powerless. And that killed him. I could see it in meetings. His eye would twitch when I answered in polite but measured tones. No smiles. No fake laughs. When he assigned me tasks, I nodded. "Okay. That's it. No sure thing. No sounds great. Just, okay." This man, who once bragged about breaking interns in their first week, was now being unraveled by punctuation. And that's when I realized. He's not just annoying. He's insecure. Deeply. Pathologically. He needs to be liked. Needs to be worshipped. He thrives on the illusion of being a leader people admire. Take that away. And he collapses. While all this was happening, I was quietly building my escape, dating my resume, having coffee chats with leaders in another department, collecting compliments and metrics for my internal transfer. And every time I got one step closer to leaving, I tightened the screws a little more, dropped the smile in Zoom calls, stopped volunteering to take one for the team, let him sit in the silence when he fished for praise. He hated it. 2 weeks ago I got the news. I'd been approved for transfer. Better role, better boss. No Greg. So I scheduled a final one-on-one with him. He had no idea what it was for. He walked in chipper as ever, trying so hard to be upbeat, probably hoping I'd go back to the old me. I smiled politely, slid the internal transfer letter across the desk, watched the color drain from his face. Wait, you're leaving? He nodded. Why didn't you say anything sooner? I met his eyes. I was grieving. Silence. The longest, most satisfying silence of my life. He opened his mouth, closed it, and for once, Greg had no comeback. I stood up, shook his hand and walked out, knowing I didn't just leave that office. I dismantled him. Sometimes revenge isn't loud. It's not fireworks or dramatic confrontations. Sometimes, it's quiet, surgical, poetic, because nothing breaks a bully faster than losing control, and realizing the person they tried to belittle was always 3 steps ahead. If this story gave you chills, hit that like button and share it with someone who's been through workplace hell. What's the most subtle revenge you've ever seen play out? Drop it in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories where justice always gets the last word. 950 words. 11 to 13 minutes, depending on delivery speed and tone.